All right, I picked up this Nexfinity One multi-purpose survival pocket card, and I think it's like 12 in 1 or something, but it has so many other potential uses because of all of the little intricacies of the card. So I just kind of wanted to do a reveal here. So good packaging here, Nexfinity One, great packaging, and we bring it over here. It comes with a nice diagram that kind of tells you all the different uses for the card and kind of where to find each item. You have your bottle opener, your corkscrew, your knife, your opener, your screw tool, your seek and survival tool, your fire stick. It has a good handle, your compass, your magnifying glass, a nice useful knife, something to use as like a hex tool in order to undo bolts and nuts, a knife grinder, you got a clip and a toothpick, and you also have a tweezers, and a rope and a whistle. So this is pretty much a really good handy tool when you're going camping, and I just wanted to try it out here. So it's like I said, it's well packaged from Nexfinity One. It's pretty light by the hands. You're able to actually maybe put it in your pocket. You could probably put it in your wallet, not as where you put the credit card area, because it is a little thick. But you could put it in a glove compartment. You could put it in a purse if you want like a handy little thing to carry around. That's, like I said, it's very light. So if you take a look here initially, you have your compass, pretty accurate for you to kind of know which direction you're going. It has a magnifying tool, so it's actually it's small, but it actually is effective. You can actually zoom in and you can actually see the lettering. What's good about magnifying glasses is, I know this has a flint for like a fire starter, but if you have enough sunlight, I don't have enough right here, but if you have enough sunlight, you can actually use it to actually start a fire. Ouch, actually that kind of hurt. So yeah, it definitely works to start a fire if you have sun. Okay, so initially this is nylon. There's a lot of purposes for nylon. You can actually put nylon on a whip if you wanted to, a little piece of nylon, and it actually make like an Indiana Jones whip. In any case, you can it's a very strong material. It comes with 2 whistles. I guess one's a bonus whistle, but pretty good whistle there, in case you're in trouble, out in the wilderness or even like in the city environment. So let me just go ahead and start taking this out here. It looks like very easy to take this off. Here's a knife here. It has jagged edges, so you can cut into like steak, different kinds of meat. You can cut into fruits, vegetables. You can also cut into fish if you're out camping. It has a little jagged edge right here in order to maybe kind of pry something off, or you could probably find multiple uses for this part right here. Here's the little hex thing that I was talking about, to where you could undo like a bolt or screw. As far as this knife, it's fairly sharp, and it also comes with a knife sharpener here, so you can actually go in and, it's not the most advanced knife sharpener, but it'll definitely do the trick. It's right there, and then it's actually pretty well easy to hold. Some of these things, it might hurt your fingers and stuff, but the way they have it actually designed, you can actually have a little bit of force behind your cut as well, the way they have this and everything. So here's the knife portion of that. I think I'm going to actually be using that to do the flint as well. So here is your little flint here. As you can see here, it has just about this much. What's nice about a flint, it's a chemical reaction. When it rubs against a metal surface, it actually creates a spark. So it's very handy to have a flint around in order to start fire. But being in California right now, we don't have a whole lot of dry grass, so I'm not going to actually be able to show you. And being in the city, I don't have any hay or any horses. So in any case, just kind of take my word for it. I'm going to try to start the fire just by sparks. just to kind of show you if it sparks up and everything. So you got your flint, you got your pick to, you know, poke something or get something from underneath your nails, or you know, clean your teeth. You got your tweezers if you want to, you know, take some facial hair off. If I want to straighten up my goatee, I could probably painfully do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a groomer to do that. But in any case, it's kind of nice to have some kind of tweezers, you know, when you're out and about. So you got that. Let me see what else you got here. Ah, you got your bottle opener here. Right here, you got a means to use like a slotted screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and then let me see what else. This is right here. It has enough of a point to where you can use it to use as a Phillips screwdriver. Of course, knives make good Phillips screwdrivers as well to get into there and everything. So you got your bottle opener. You have a little bit of a edge right here to where you can kind of like, you know, clean your nails or kind of pull up nails and stuff and screws and kind of like get into grooves and everything. So you'd be surprised at all these little angles how it actually helps you effectively you know, get something done. What I also noticed here is it has a ruler. That's kind of handy whenever you wanted to measure something. I know it's only about 4 inches long. 1, 2, 3, 4 inches long, but it is kind of useful to have that. And I see here that it has a little groove. That's probably if you want to actually, you know, hang it from something, you can use the twine in order or the rope to do that as well. So all in all, you know, it's a pretty good kit for the price, the value, and the size of it. Let me just see how easy it is to use this to spark a fire here. Okay, so if you come in closely here, let's see. Okay, it's just a matter of wearing down the paint that initially is on here, and then I don't know if you can see this, but let me put it against the surface here. You can see that it. Oh, there you go. Okay, definitely you can get spark. Like I say, it's just a matter of finding the right angle. And once you kind of get the hang of it, maybe from this, probably this side right here. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Ah, look at that. Okay, so it's just a matter of finding the right angle and also wearing down the paint that they initially put on here in order to get this working right. So, you know, like I mentioned, you can use here to sharpen the points of the knife, fairly effective. But overall, I mean, that's a pretty good setup here. Let's just see how easy it is to kind of put it back together. Right here. Here's the pick and the tweezers. And I think this goes right here. Oh. Right here, and then here's the flint. So there you have it from Nexfinity One. I think it's a good tool to have, a good useful card to have with a multi-purpose, and just put it in, you know, like a camper, an RV, put it in the house in case the lights go out and you want to, you know, light a candle or something and you don't have any means of starting a flame. You got your flint. You can use it for the sun if you need to, you know, get a flame going that way as well, which is probably easier if you can. So I definitely recommend it. Get a couple of these, and the price is fairly reasonable, so you can afford to get maybe 2 or 3 of these and kind of have them around. Give them out as gifts too as well. So I totally recommend it. Anyways, just wanted to share that, and I recommend this product. Have a good day.